I have never forgotten or forgiven anybody or anything. Have you ever wished that you could go back in time to a critical moment in your life when somebody did something to you, hurt you? Only this time you change it around and you make it go in your favor. So for example, what about that boyfriend who cheated on you and then broke up with you on your answering machine? Or how about your former best friend who used to come over your house every day, sleep over, and you used to listen to Duran Duran records, and she just disappeared with no explanation? I woke up this morning with this nagging feeling in my head that I had to do something about all of these things. I had to seek retribution. This is the Retributioners. This is the show where we will be contacting people from my past. Enemies. So for example, ex-boyfriends, enemies, frenemies, deadbeat relatives, and so forth. And we will be humiliating them. I like to think of myself as a kind of documentary reporter. I'm like Diane Sawyer if she covered things only relevant to Diane Sawyer. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about me. I grew up in Flushing, Queens in a New York City housing project right across the street from Queens College off the Long Island Expressway. It was there that I spent most of my days alone, just talking to my pet parakeet, and he didn't talk back. I also had an extensive eraser collection, multicolored, all-purpose, different shapes and sizes. And my mom would give me a bologna sandwich in a thermos for lunch filled with water every day. And I wore hand-me-downs, and my mom cut my hair. All in all, a great life. Not the kind of life where you'd expect somebody to be bitter or have something to prove or anything. So after I graduated Cardozo High School, I knew I was destined for greatness by walking across the street and going to Queens College. But one day, I got a letter in the mail saying that I could go to school upstate. So I opened my window and I said, "Fuck you, Queens College." After graduating college with several advanced degrees under my belt, I went back to New York City to become an actress. And here, I have been on some very accomplished TV shows as an extra. Saturday Night Live, All My Children, just to name a few. In addition to that, I've also been on some very popular YouTube videos, including one that's being viewed extensively in Turkey right now. Also, I married a wonderful man who doesn't want to be filmed. So, after clawing my way to the top by tooth and acrylic nail, I started to think, was I really happy? Had I proved myself to the world? And why was I still having all these feelings of resentment about my past? So I went to see a therapist, and she said, "Stephanie, maybe you're just vindictive." But could there be more to it? So I started looking through old journals and yearbooks and letters. And who was that old boyfriend who hurt me? How about that girl who used to beat me up every day after school and in the sandbox? Who were these people? Who the hell did they think they were? And why did they think they were better than me when I'm the one with the film camera? We're about to find out. So come join me on this journey and let's discover what losers they really are.
Sometimes